Welcome, Taurus. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for December the 5th through to the 11th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you, Tilly, for all of the love, the positive support that you give me each and every day. And let's see what the energy is going to be for you this week. Six of Pentacles. It's the give and take. It's being grounded within relationships. But I think and it's the give and take within relationships, absolutely. But I think it has something to do with money here, and it could be shared resources, because I got that a lot last week with this card, and it's kind of coming back, and I didn't get it. I think Aries had this card, and I didn't get that at all for them, but for you, that message came resounding back in, is shared resources. Maybe it's finally getting other people's money to work for you, or coming up, maybe you are in the midst of contracts and signing on to responsibilities and obligations, and it works for you. It becomes a win-win situation. You negotiate for yourself, you take care of yourself, or the money works for you in some way. It's like other people's money working for you. So maybe you wanted to get a business off the ground, but you didn't have the finances, and this is where somebody else's money could come in and help you move forward in your dreams, and it also helps them in some way of moving forward in their dreams. Win-win situations. Or maybe it's within the relationship. Maybe you step into a relationship. So if it's a relationship kind of thing, then that person is probably going to bring in finances rather than drain you of finances. Eight of Cups. We're moving forward. Let's see what card crosses over that. Two of Cups. New. That's new. That's new opportunities. It's new relationships. Our overriding energy is the Seven of Cups over the Eight of Cups. So this could be where you finally get a clarity or an understanding of what direction you want to go in. Maybe it has been, there's been a lack of clarity or a lack of understanding of what options were truly available to you or where you could step, and now you have a clarity or an understanding. Maybe there's something that you've always wanted to step into and the opportunity has never presented itself, or you've never gone after that. You've never tried to walk that path, and now you are making the attempt. Or maybe now the opportunity comes into being where it was never in front of you before. So if there's any kinds of decisions about moving forward and moving away from your past in some way, moving, not really getting the security from the same place anymore. So this definitely, I think, has to do with your creativity. Because with this card, and only it seems in this deck, I get the creative sense that this is more of a creative path, one that you would fall in love with, one that you could have deep passion in, and you're ready to move forward. You get the clarity, you get the understanding. The Seven of Cups, I almost get a sense of clarity, that there were too many decisions to be made, or too many directions that you could have went, or you weren't really focusing or concentrating on any particular direction, and now the direction comes into focus. And then we have the Two of Cups, and this is all about new. This could be new relationships, partnerships, adventures, new starts, new people, new surroundings, new opportunities, new jobs. And once again, it has something to do, I think, with your passion or your desires. Now, this could be definitely new love coming into your life, especially with this card here. Okay, it might even be this is one of the travel cards, so you may even find this adventure or this opportunity if you are out and about and you are traveling. And traveling these days, I mean, we do have the computer, so you can travel to any country in the world or any location in the world really via computer. So you don't have to physically travel these days in order to have the energy of travel come into your life. New relationships, new opportunities, new adventures. Our underlying energy, oh wow, the sun. There's a confidence in you, there's a strength in you. There are going to be many examples this week, or at least one example for sure, of your own empowerment and seeing your own empowerment, knowing where maybe you didn't have that self-confidence or you didn't have that perception of yourself before in one area of your life or another. Now it's going to be almost grandstanded in front of at least yourself. That you see your power, you see your determination, your strength. Maybe it's within a talent, an ability, maybe it's just forward movement. And you shine. You become the magnet. Knight of Cups. This is once again passions, your dreams, and this is going into it. This is starting your passions, your dreams. This could be a message. Knights usually bring messages about an opportunity opening up to you. Maybe it's somebody trying to set you up, and everybody hates the blind date, but with these cards, I'd almost have to tell you that, you know what, give it one more shot. Because you don't know what is you're going to walk into. But from these cards, I mean, they're so harmonious, and you are attracting good things in your life with the sun as our underlying energy. This is the knight in shining armor. This is passions, dreams, things you want to manifest in the world. So yes, new relationships can definitely be had. New magic can come into old relationships as well with these cards. We have the Empress. Wow, what great cards with Nine of Cups. I say no more. Nine of Cups, your hopes, your dreams, your desires. It's all about your passions this week. Get excited about who you are and where you want to go. Absolutely, with these cards, know that if maybe you need financing or something in order to go forward, it's going to appear. What do you need? What material, this could be money, this could be time, this could be energy. What do you need to come in? I definitely would be doing some affirmations around what you expect to come into your life. Now, the Empress here is creative new beginnings, so this could very much happen in work, career. Not that it can't happen in other areas of your life, because it is general reading. She's a very fertile, very creative energy. So if you are planning on adding to your family, this is a week that all the stars are aligned for you. This is also being the diplomat, so we're not jumping into illusion. We've thought it through. We know what we're stepping into. We know what we want to step into. So there's that self-confidence again. For work and career, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is your yes card. What do you want going forward? Do you want it to work out? Because with this card, I think anything that you step into right about now is really going to bring in a balance, of harmony, probably better finances. This is a time to take a chance on you. This is a time to really affirm what your goals are when it comes to work, career, finances. What do you want it to look like? What do you want it to grow into? For love and relationships, we have the Queen of Wands. I'd almost get this as if you're in a relationship, this is a sense of being grateful for what is in your life when it comes to a relationship. This is also thinking about what is wrong in the relationship. This is, this isn't where we're going to make those decisions, or we shouldn't make those decisions, I think, this week, unless we have really thought long and hard about how we want the relationship to grow. Does it bring in strength? Does it bring in support? Does it bring in love the way I expect love to be expressed? Do I give that back in return? Do we complement each other? Do we build on each other's strengths? And if we don't, what can we do in order to work into that direction? Or do I need to go into a new direction? Because that could also happen, because I see that single flower, and I think some of you, not all of you, but I think there's a couple of you that are standing strong for who you are this week. Your self-confidence is raised. And so where the relationship might have been bumpy, and it was bumpy because maybe you let things slide because you had a fear in one way or another of what the reaction would be, that you didn't stand strong for your beliefs or your values. I think that comes into being this week, because those are things that you've probably thought long and hard about already. This is making decisions and going forward, very grounded decisions and going forward when it comes to relationships. It's growing it deeper, it's growing it stronger. It's expecting the best when it comes to relationships, what comes to you and what you give out. And if you're looking for love, well, all the cards are magical for that this week. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.